Hello folks, my name is Randy and I'm a farmer from southeastern Manitoba, and a few things that we're doing here on the farm this week. I'm cleaning out one of the corrals here, cleaning out the manure, putting that out into the field. All the cover crop that was cut last week, I have baled some of that dry, and also I have raked some, and that's going to go for swath grazing for the future. Morning. I let the cows just across our driveway here so they would clip some of this grass down, and I was thinking of letting them in here, but was a little bit worried they might damage a little bit of the ground. But they clipped this right down almost like a golf course. So I'm gonna move them out of here right away. I'm here for the day, but I'm gonna pull them out of here. I'll show you the reason why. It's funny how the cows can find the good feed. Like, this is not, in my mind, it's not the greatest feed, but they're making a mess here. Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you so happy to see me? Cleaning out my ears. Okay, when I think the cows will follow me, we'll go into the next paddock. I don't want them getting into that round bale silage because they will have a blast. The group of cows that are by the silage bales at the hay pen, they actually got to go to the north, but I think I got to put a lifter on it just to make life a little bit easier. Then they can get out into the out onto our field here. Put a lifter so these cows get out of here, or else what they have to do is they got to go all the way towards the barn, and then they got to make a U-turn coming in. Get in the bike. On the bike. On the bike. Up, up. Thank you. Hey, get on the bike. You stay there, please. Why don't you go this way, over here? Well, less than 2 minutes, and this is empty already. I think there's some hunters around. I can hear some shotgun shells or some shots. So I just let these cows onto this paddock here. Something interesting here is I have baled grazed this 3 years ago, and no, I did not plow this at all. But you can look at all the clovers that come up in here. I think this is alsike, and some grasses have come up, and I did not seed this clover. This is stuff that has been just in the seed bank. We got a little bit of foxtail here, because you can see exactly where the bales were, and then from this way on to the right there was nothing, and it's all, I mean, the cows will eat this grass, but it's this real tough wiry grass. So yeah, it's just amazing. It's so the plan is to use that unit, and that is going to spread all the, I'm going to fill up the box up with manure that was accumulated in the winter time here. I had an excavator that came in, piled it up for me. There's not very much here, so I want to get this cleaned out and let this corral kind of dry out. But I think first things first is I noticed 6 days ago is when I planted, was it 6 days ago? Actually, I think it's 5 days ago. I planted the rye, and that stuff is starting to come up already, and I still got a little bit left in the that's left in the box there, so I want to empty that out. Hammer works. Okay, that should be good enough. So we'll just go seed that up over there and plant it. Here, as I just went with the seed drill, was emptying out the cover crop that I seeded into June. That's the third cattle to graze that, and we'll see how that's going to come up. Just kind of see how the experiment comes up here. Should start coming up in about a week. We're getting some nice weather. So I'm cleaning out this corral. I had somebody come in here in the springtime, came in with an excavator, and what they did is they had piled it up for me, so a lot of it has rotten away. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking it up with the loader, putting it on the manure spreader, and we're going to take this out to the field. I probably could have put a little bit more on there, but what happens, sometimes we get lumps on the field. Then I got to go later on, either by hand, to go with a fork, or I take the harrows and harrow it down. But so yeah, we're cleaning this up now. I'm going to give this chance, I'll level it off, give it a chance to dry here. I started the other day. And so we're just going to keep on going, so you can come along with me. And this is where all the replacement heifers were, and some smaller steers were here for the winter time, just for a couple of months. So this is all their hay left over, organic matter, and yeah. Just finished hauling all the manure out. I was surprised it didn't take me as long as I thought it would, but it's all done. Kind of leveled off. What I did is I took the grain drill, had a little bit of fall rye in there, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get some growth. I don't know if we will or not, but yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. But it's done. Got some corrals to fix up. We'll put that portable windbreak back in here, and yeah, so it's done. Probably 5.5 hours to haul all the manure out with my little spreader. Now I'm gonna wash it up and get it clean, since the manure won't have a chance to dry yet. We'll take care of that right now. Then I don't have to do it. Excitement all the way around. Then I got to clean the drill out. There's not very much rye in there, and then I'll put that thing in the barn. I think I'm done with it for this year. What's the problem?
Just want me to wash all of the grease away?
Yeah, all the grease away. Yeah, it's oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, just lick it clean. It's no, that's good.
Yeah, sorry. I can't get it in there. And like it won't do a good job.
Oh no, that's fine. You know, that's fine. Just like I said, just get the grease up at times to collect any bugs or.
Till I can see my reflection.
Yeah, it's. Did you see your reflection inside here?
No, not yet.
No? Well, you might have to wait a while. So I got Nathan helping me wash stuff today, and he's washing the hay blind. He's washing the manure spreader. I told him that he's got a. Until he sees the reflection of himself, that means that the job is complete. Okay, this is cleaned up. This can be put away. I'll put it inside the building. Take these chains off. Okay, really good. Getting things put away for winter. So yesterday I decided, well, I'm going to put a different hose on. So last night it was all fine. And I looked this morning, it's leaking, so that hose that I put on is a piece of crap. So now I got to replace everything, but it's hard to get that hose out. It's not hard to get the hose, but then all the oil comes out because this whole thing is filled with oil. So anyways, so then I just thought I got the great idea. I was going to take pails, but I figured, hey, I got some empty drums here. So there's a plug underneath here, so we're going to unplug this. I'm going to get a helper. Why is that thing so tight? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What kind of horse crap is this? Oh, that's just dumb. Okay, we're getting some success here now. Okay, got it loose. Now what we'll do is we'll take that drain plug here, take it off, and then we'll let it drop into there. Put a board over here so that all the oil will go in there. Now I can take this hose out. Well, that plug was not easy to take off, so I heated it up, drained the oil. So now I can get this hose off. I'll take this hose out to town, we'll get a new one made, and that is that. It wasn't a lot of work. I think you guys are a little bit cleaner now. You could see this beautiful back wall behind me and my face in front of it. Okay, we're gonna put all this stuff away now. What I just did is filled up the air conditioner here so I can be a little bit cooler in the tractor. It's just so much comfortable. I don't know, I think yeah, I don't want to sweat. So anyways, we're gonna hook up the baler and we're gonna try and bale some of that polycrop dry. Cut this 8 days ago, and I think I'm able to bale this dry. We're gonna check it out. Let's take the tester and see what's going to test out. I think this is dry. %13. 13%. 17%. 13%. Well, I think we're going to be okay. Well, I got it baled. I baled about maybe 20% of the field. I got myself 35 bales, and I know this works. The cows are going to eat it. It's already stored. This can be stored for a couple of years. This here, I'm still going to rake. I'm going to rake 2 windrows together. We're going to try the swath grazing, and we are getting a lot of new growth. Like, I think I got growth here about 6 to 7 inches in the annual ryegrass, and over here it was a little bit lighter, drowned out, but I got a lot of annual ryegrass coming up in here. So But I'm quite pleased. I didn't even have to wrap these bales. This stuff dried up quite a bit. I guess the other why it dried up is because probably this plant itself was a little bit more mature. But we had some real good weather here, end of September into October. And so I think what I'm going to do is we'll rake these windrows together. I got fence posts set up here. I'll string a wire here, and I'll string another wire out there. And we do have water there, but if all of a sudden that we start getting into winter, that water is going to get shut off. So that is I'm so tempted to keep going because things are going well. I know that works. I gotta experiment and see how that's gonna pan out. I should have added some perennials in here, because this is going to be more focused on pasture. If the cattle can't keep up to it, I can always cut it for feed as well. Then what I would do is just leave the bales out here and they can graze it. So surprised at the weather we've been getting in the end of September and October here, how dry it is. Like, I mean, this stuff is dry. It's yeah, it's I'm pleased with the crop. Hopefully it'll go through the cows, feed the cows. We'll be able to sell some of the animals, and then we'll just recycle that whole system again. We'll plant, let it grow, let the cattle eat it, and we'll just keep on running. Out here. Holy moly. So I left a little bit of feed there just for the habitat, just for the birds. Might be some chickens that might crawl out of there too this year. Maybe we'll get something that'll pop out. So a few things have happened out throughout the week here, and baled some of that cover crop, raked it, and I think we're kind of at the end of making any hay now. So I think, yeah, so that's where we're going to end it right now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Hey guys.